waiting for, Todd Haberkorn. Woo! Have a seat. We had to, what is this? We have a microphone for you if you'd like it.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Hello.
Hi. How's it going?
Deliciously.
That's great.
I just did a very quick Q&A.
Yeah.
And so we were doing photos, and then we had to rush over. Like, the timing is so tight here. They're like, okay, you're doing photos until 1 o'clock. Then from 1 o'clock to 1:30, you've got a Q&A. Well, the Q&A is about a mile from here.
Right.
And so they don't factor that in. So then when we show up, it looks like I've just been partying, and I'm like, I'll get to the Q&A. I got a drink first.
How was your drink?
The air was good.
Yeah.
Delicious.
They really just want you to exercise.
You know what? I need to... Let's see how many steps I've done today.
Yeah.
Now, I've only been awake since 10:30 because I slept through my alarm. Let's see. How many steps do you think I've taken? It's not a lot.
I have absolutely no idea.
2,834. That's not a lot.
That's, I think, more than I've done. I've been sitting on this lovely couch.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
It's only like a mile.
Good job.
I'm trying.
We're halfway through the day. You still have the rest of the day.
Yeah, no, I want to get out there and like go shopping. I want to go shopping,
Yeah.
Look around at all the toys and use the biceps to pick up the action figures and pay for them and put them in my bag, yeah. So, everybody out here, this is like a wild, I feel like we are post-tornado. I feel like we were in a building that had walls and a ceiling. The tornado came by, blew it away, and we're just trying to make the best of the situation.
You mean because we have just couches and a backdrop?
One backdrop and this space.
Yeah.
I feel very exposed.
I'm sure no one here minds.
Well, some of you are giving me the stink eye.
Are you having a good time here at Comic-Con? It sounds like you're having the best time.
I have the best time wherever I'm at because well, first of all, I don't have a hand like Krampus, so
Yeah.
Already I'm winning at life. But there are just so many things that, you know, to be, for me, I wake up every day and it's like, I sit there and I'm like, man, I very happy for this or happy for that or grateful for that, because you could spend all this time being like, man, I wish this or I wish that or I wish this. And if you just turn the perspective a little bit and see all the awesome things that are in life already,
yeah,
while you're striving for your other goals,
what an amazing outlook.
Well, I feel like, you know, there's so much, if you let it, there's so much of both sides that will come and take you if you let it. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of good in the world if you let it, and there's a lot of bad in the world if you let it come in. So if you got a choice, why would you look at the choices and go, you see that dark, creepy, cobwebby area called negativity? I want to go through that. Why would you do that?
It seems easier.
The dark side.
Yeah.
Easier.
Yeah.
Quicker. More seductive.
All of that.
Your weapons. You will not need them. I already bought my tickets for The Force Awakens.
Awesome.
I'm going to be cosplaying as Han Solo.
Of course.
I'm really excited. I have all the costume pieces ready to go.
Wait, are you cosplaying as Han Solo from, like, the original
From Star Trek, yes.
Or from the new,
no,
like,
from,
new Han Solo,
so like,
where he's old? It's basically, I'm asking, are you going to put on age makeup?
No, I'm not going to do that, but I am going to have the leather jacket from the new movie.
Nice.
So I'm going to have the classic costume with the new jacket.
And then salt and pepper your hair?
No! I'm going to let life do that to me in 80 years.
All right.
So when I retire. I'm going to retire 80 years from now.
Okay. Are you a big cosplayer?
No.
Just for movies?
No. I've never dressed up for a movie before.
Oh, really?
Nope.
You're going to have a great time.
I know it.
As someone who cosplays for movies, you're going to have a great time.
I am going to go to Disney World first, and then see the movie, and then continue to Disney World.
That's a good plan.
Yeah. What? Is your last name Disney? You wish? That'd be pretty cool, huh?
Oh, there you are. Your name's Disney. Oh.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go. It's gonna be awesome. The trailer looks amazing. Now here's the deal. Isn't this crazy? Like Batman vs. Superman is coming out, and as a fan of Batman, as a fan of Superman, do you like Batman and Superman? As a fan of Batman, now how long have you wanted a Batman vs. Superman movie? Ages. We've all wanted it. But then when the trailer came out, I was like,
Well, because we all want something, but we want it right.
we want it right. And I feel like I need to see more of the trailer. What do you think of the new trailer? It's okay? Yeah? It's alright. But that new Star Wars trailer, that thing's on fleek. It's cool. The new Star Wars trailer is looking really tasty to me.
It's looking on fleek to you?
Tis on fleek, m'lady.
Is on fleek something you use in your everyday life?
It depends. It depends on what continent I'm on or where we go. Yeah.
All right, let's talk about your career for a tiny bit.
Okay.
Just a tiny bit.
Sure.
So you are not only known for your voice acting.
Okay.
You are directing. You are writing.
Yeah.
You're doing music.
Yes.
What can you not do?
Oh man. What can I not do?
Yeah.
Oh, anything with spiders.
Okay.
I don't like that. I don't like, oysters. I don't do those. How many people are oyster fans? No?
Not anymore.
Blue oyster cult? No. I don't like to, actually, what am I don't know, because I try to do a little bit of everything for two reasons. When I do my own projects, that's where it came from. When I was doing my own projects, I wanted it a certain way, and I had a certain vision in my head, and so I knew that it was such a weird vision that I had to do all the aspects of it because I wanted it. And also, when I was younger, I had an arrogance where it was like, if I don't do it all, it's not my project. But that's silly.
Yeah.
That's so silly. But I think as a young artist starting, we all think that. But the deal is, I grew up, I love Van Damme and Arnold Schwarzenegger and stuff like that. They didn't do everything in the movie. They acted in the movie, and that was it. Someone else shot it. Someone else wrote it. Someone else did, and it was still Arnold's, thing.
Right.
And so I did things out of necessity, but also because as an artist, as an actor, when you know how those other things in entertainment work, it informs you, and I think it improves and helps your abilities and your talents and things like that.
Yeah.
When you know what a director's looking for and how they're going to approach something, or you know what a cinematographer's looking for when I'm doing movies and stuff like that. So it just helps me, and I love to learn. And when I was a kid, I would learn a lot when all my friends were out going on dates, and I was sitting in my room by myself. I did a lot of learning when I was in my room by myself.
That's important.
Yeah, because I didn't have any girlfriends or anything.
Yeah, but that's changed now. I'm making an assumption there. I don't personally know.
I mean...
All right.
Listen, if you put niceness out there, sometimes you get niceness back.
Yeah.
That's all.
I believe it. All right, before we open it up to fan questions, because I know we have some, so fans, why don't you line up in the center? That'll make it easier. But I have a question for you. What is your favorite voice to do?
My favorite voice to do? It has to be Natsu from Fairy Tail, and I don't know if it's because I really love Natsu or because it's like a Stockholm type thing, because I've been with Natsu for like 4 years, and there's certain points like you're gonna love it, you better love it. And so also I have the tattoo, and so I feel like if you're gonna get a tattoo of a character, it better be your favorite.
Yeah, it better be.
So I like Fairy Tail, I like Sergeant Frog, Alan Walker from D. Gray Man. My voice, I kind of like.
Yeah.
Just in life.
It's a great voice.
Well, no, when I was a kid, I was made fun of a lot. A lot. I got made fun of for my voice all the time. But then as I started getting older, when I was in class, and when you raise your hand to like read paragraphs in the textbook or whatever, the teacher and everything was like, oh, that's very good. She would call on me a lot. And then the other students were like, you should do that for a living. And I
read textbooks.
Read, yeah. And I didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
And so then years later, voice acting kind of came along, and I went with it.
Yeah. question before we take it to the audience real quick. If you had some piece of advice for someone who wanted to get into voice acting, what would it be?
If I had some advice for somebody, well, if you are in my same vocal range, do something else.
Good advice, good advice.
Or if for people that want to get into voiceover, I would say you gotta educate yourself, learn. Because like you see these great, like for example, a guitarist like Jimmy Page gets on stage. I love Led Zeppelin, but Jimmy Page doesn't go up there and be like, okay, I'm gonna pick up the guitar for the first time. They play all the time, every day. They're always playing and they're always improving. They're always learning. It's the same thing. I run into a lot of people that are like, I don't tell people what I do a lot, because the next question out of their mouth is like, oh, how do I do that? Can you get me? I literally had my driver the other day was like, is it hard? Can you get me a job? I'm like, bro, I'm trying to get myself jobs. Like, when I get my 10-bedroom house in Elysium, then I will get you a job.
Can I get a bedroom?
Yes. In the East Wing.
Excellent.
So, but yeah, so it's about educating yourself. It's about being open to the ebb and flow of the industry, and it's about just being. I feel like it's about being a good person. It's about being the best you can be, just in life. Because when you're the best you can be, and you're the best version of yourself, I don't see how bad things can bring you down. You know what I mean? Because it's like you being the best version of yourself is like you wearing a full body Captain America shield. Or Captain Britain.
Awesome. Unfortunately, it seems we've run out of time. Oh no, we can take 2 questions. Oh, thank God. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I thought this girl was going to kill me if I didn't get her question. So we're going to get her
I would
question.
love to see a homicide happen in front of my eyes.
Thank you.
Not necessarily with you, but just in general. Like, oh, I haven't seen that in a while.
I don't know if you remember any lines in Holic, but can we have a Watanuki spaz out?
Oh, Watanuki? So, you know, Watanuki gets nerdy over girls. I get nerdy over girls too, so it'd be like, oh, look, it's my sweet Himawari!
All right, our last question, make it count.
Our last one.
If you were going to choose to live in an anime, which one would it be?
If I were going to live in an anime, can I also say if I were going to live in just anything? Like I don't mean like a teacup, but I mean like, you know. If I were going to live in an anime, I would live in the world of a fairy tale. If I were going to live in a cartoon, I would live in the world of like Batman maybe.
Okay.
And if I were going to live in a video game, I would live in, ooh, what's a good video game? Maybe like, I don't know, like, see, somewhere where I could get powers.
I love that you're like really like analyzing your options and like, well, if I lived here, I could do this, and if I lived there, I could do that. Now I gotta weigh these options. I love that.
Well, because like hey, listen, I read comic books, I play video games, I watch cartoons,
Nerd.
I do all those things. You know, when you walk into my studio and you look to the left, I've got 3 complete series box sets waiting to be busted into. I've already seen them, but one is Dexter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great show, eh? One is Smallville, which Tom Welling, that's a handsome man.
He is a handsome man.
Then the other one is the Adam West Batman series.
Oh, so good.
Good one, old chum. But, and so I've got those shows there, and so I would love to, I just love all that stuff. How many people love Scott Snyder and you like read Swamp Thing or you read Batman? Anyone a Swamp Thing fan at all? Like I wasn't, but I was like a huge, Swamp Thing. One guy, that's probably, you're related to Scott Snyder, that's cool. But Swamp Thing is awesome. I just finished reading all 40 issues of the current thing. It was really, really well done. And if you guys like comic books, Batman. Bruce Wayne is not even Batman anymore. I'm telling you, Bruce Wayne has been Batman for like 75 years, give or take, when, you know, Azrael came and was Batman a little bit, and then, like, you know, Dick was Batman for a little bit when Batman was fighting his way through time, as you do.
Right, of course.
Yes, Batman. But he's not Batman anymore. Do you know who Batman is right now?
I'm going to be honest, I do not.
Okay, can I tell you?
Yeah, please.
It's a spoiler.
Spoiler alert. All right, we're done. Go.
Okay. Jim Gordon.
What?
Jim Gordon is Batman.
My mind has just exploded.
Guts all over the camera.
Disgusting.
Right, all in the crevices. But, yeah, but anyway.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, everybody who came out.
Thank you, guys.
Round of applause.
Thanks for being here. Oh, hello. Hi.
And of course, as you know, we are live here on the MCM Buzz stage all weekend long. I'm your host, Yael Teagle. I'm online at Yael.tv. We'll be back for more interviews later today. Saul Rubinek is here. Stick around, guys.
Yeah, and I'll be signing right on the other side of our remaining tornado wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye, guys.